building our brand, and then very quickly it can go south if we're not careful. But one of the things that came out of that part is that you guys talked about transferring loyalty, and obviously that transferring of that loyalty into your business, so people can engage with your business through the activity that you're doing with the radio. So I want to talk now about your campaign activity and the results, because people here want to know the tangible results and the intangible results. So Mariska, firstly, the message that we heard was very much a message, what we call in media, a call to action message, because it's really around tax time. So can you tell us, why you are running this type of messages? Do you constantly run different campaigns throughout? How does it work for your organization?
I think some of the best advice, again, that I ever got from the Light team, I think it was Daryl, was you can't just be constantly going and asking for things. People need to get to know your organization, who you are. And so it's really important to have an all-on sort of branding campaign, which don't necessarily have a call to action, but let people get to know your organization. And then intersperse those with sort of short spurts of what we would call an appeal ad or a call to action ad, where you're giving someone a very specific action that you would love them to take. So that might be, with COVID-19, we ran a special appeal to support our hospital partners overseas who are really struggling with the influx of cases. Or it might be like that one, a special appeal for river blindness. Or it might be where we're asking for someone to give glasses for girls so that they can see again. So they're very specific things that we would like people to do. And that's where we see the results in terms of people jumping online to donate or calling the contact centre. But that branding awareness piece is where you see results, like for another sponsor, Angel Dental. I'll be taking my kids to get there to the dentist and they'll ask, are we going to Angel Dental? Because they've been hearing that throughout many, many years, and they've got to know that organisation.
So, okay, so in marketing, so what you're saying is that, yes, you have very specific and one-point messages for the listeners to act on just that. But then you have the branding message that is always there. So whenever the need comes around, they're familiar with that message. So Ziggy, your ad was a little bit more aligned to the branding. So can you tell us why you have chosen, to have an always there message, and how is that working for your business?
Yeah, that always there message and that brand alignment is very important. I think we've had three main sort of advertising or messages, if you like, over the years that have worked really well. Some have been a bit, haven't been quite as well as the others, but two of the others have worked extremely well. So the branding one has been very important. That's sort of just, you're on air. And so people hear Ziggy, people hear 3P, and that's constantly on. And we just get continued activity as a result of that. The other one is the call to action. So we've had times where we've just had a spurt, and we keep that advertisement. So the background one, the one that's always on there going, but then we have a spurt, if you will, like a call to action over a 2-week period. It could be something in relation to finance or legal or a tax time. And then the third one has been where we've aligned with a particular opportunity that results in community impact. Relationship Renault was key, for that. And so we've done one or two others. There was another movie one we did a couple of years with Lucy and Kel. And so those three work, really well. And the consistency of brand in the background, that is so important. We've just got to make sure that continues.